Bawala, Dengama Bawala, Munondi Gwenambi, Oro Yamba Chitambi, Kare Tachu Sarutambi, Mera Manzangamba Tresana, Bira to Yagi Twala, 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 Yuna Jogenda Twala, Twala.
KLA Drive, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. every Friday on TGM Radio UK.
Wagalo kunji kwenina ani kubulide akatete wananye bulungi mukatete mutambulira bulungi mukatete mazimo nga malaika mukatete olabisa bulungi mukatete akatete mukatete eka ubabeke kwenina the only one gets it. So sweet, my lover. I love the way you look, my lover. I don't know what to do, you, my lover. You're my lover, I'm your lover. The only one gets it. Akatete mubashi dawani muakatete obi wali papi muakatete kabe kuru sona muakatete ora ya akatete mule muakatete we sabulunji bakukozesa noko bakulinya kone bakutula konga sofa Angelova just a leave and go. Got a foot there if it will let you. Wally love. Got to chimani all in a user. Wally na pure intentions. Yalina pure intentions.
KLA Drive, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. every Friday on TGM Radio UK.
Leo Shamsa.
Katonda ye yasigaza ekyama omuntu mutu.
Abantu babito besiga. Ogambo cha long time.
Mu bulungi ne mu bubi abeera. Oyo ye mukwano gwo.
KLA Drive each and every Friday.
Tuyita mu bakyamu bafuna omutuufu oyiga okusimba. Mukumanya mwe muli ekyama. Oyo mukwano gwo. N'oli mukwano gwo. Oyo si mukwano gwo. Naye ono mukwano gwo ate nnyo. Oyo mukwano gwo. N'oli mukwano gwo. Oyo si mukwano gwo. Naye ono mukwano gwo ate nnyo. Oyo mukwano gwo. N'oli mukwano gwo. Oyo si mukwano gwo.
You found TGM Radio UK. Simply good music.
Only God protects. Never, never die. Never, 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 never.
Online 24/7. You found TGM Radio UK. Simply good music.
Wasabira Sara chichichocha karaoke paka mugolofa byobogedde bingi didai tayambala bulungi didai era tayimba na bulungi didai steps mabe bingi but you know me never die till the day me die see me na babu yangu tuko pamoja tai
should die when you say bye bye well baby I'm coming to get the money bye sevancha wakoko didai crush wange na mpita bro didai sikulimba sabulu atulo didai chanalaba kochirabe ko didai lelo lwandi balunakulwo didai sevankula muko didai ate muddo didai silimba sabulu atulo didai sikebera kasemuko bwokebera kango nonya bulumi bwo suffer, even when I had to suffer. When we want picture fake rapper, suffer. Kati tuwa kobyana da banga. Di Mario, remix. Yes, dokuli de kongolo fenambi. Twakuguka muche bayite nsulembi. Mama yangamba kwe warampi sambi. Na yabana bayina gwenyashi nevi sambi. Fire, kati mboza di die. Why did I cry? We one chawa nonko vidaka bye. Ndiye no do bye. Chade koka wifi.
Saying the mufumba, why should I lie? Musanje wango lusa mpita muko. They want be gamble, but once in a while. Say they can come to white die.
Sevancha wakoko, didai crush wange na mpita bro, didai sikulimba sabulu atulo, didai chanalaba kochirabe ko, didai lelo lwandi balunakulwo, didai sevankula muko, didai ate muddo, didai silimba sabulu atulo, didai sikebera kasemuko, bwokebera kango nonya bulumi bwo.
Jamaica, man, see yourself. Miami airport, them look me up, but Turkish airport, them disrespect, but still soft. I'm go sit in a kapia, Sinafa, si papa, come on, Jokufa.
Sevancha wakoko, didai crush wange na mpita bro, didai sikulimba sabulu atulo, didai chanalaba kochirabe ko, didai lelo lwandi balunakulwo.
I got your number from the COVID register. I like your jacket.
I been nego baby. Horace. Yeah. Mami yambulirira nakowa. Neyanzijako embata namujawa. Tuli amabugo nyumya transport. Ebyo bibuuzi byankwata ekitoko. Corona teyangana kuchakala. Economy tenziza musakala. Tukodo tasalawo bwenyambala. Ebyo bibuuzi byankwata ekitoko. Ndiyo muwabuzi wange. Towa magezi ku bulamu bwange. Olaba essomero lyale mu kugamba. Ebyo bibuuzi byankwata ekitoko. Kati mbo tukole tutya twagira laavu anyway fenna twadiba bisi y'abantu baavu gavumenti etuyambe twagira tiktok tata tusa ku pistol tetufaanana bwe tulabika zirugali zitusabika ayiwanda yampa ye yabamma mukama bwatyo awulidde ategeeza omulala bwatyo mwekume ne panado mu nsawo obulumi we bweyongera mulaba omusawo bwendaga ebbina ndikulagako sibikako leesu bwentambulira mu kunywalukaho bwetambulira ku mazzi nga yesu ng'obuze nnyo namusente nawe bulozi olenga lusennyente ogamba ebintu tebitabuse yatusuubiza bbiya tasiramuse
KLA Drive, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. every Friday on TGM Radio UK.
isi abantu baavu gavumenti yatuyambe twajirwa tiktok tata tusa ku pistol tetufaanana bwe tulabika erutazi zitusabika Abednego, baby.
My girl, she a Cinderella dance till she fall off. She not care for money even if you're big and tough. She do it for the love. She a liquor shy till she tipsy. That be dancing, yeah. Nah, you already know. When I see you, it's going down for sure. No be the egg girl, this name for sure. What we do, nobody got to know. Nah, you already know. When I see you, it's going down for sure. No be the egg girl, this name for sure. What we do, nobody got to know. Oh, nah, baby. You know I wanna love you daily. You know you're my one and only. I wanna love you till I can no more. Oh, nah, baby. You know I wanna love you daily. You know you're my one and only. I wanna love you till I can't no more. Gano mazima baby sikulimba. Na yegu no mukwano sigwa kutimba. Yona tubikole na yenga tulifeka. You and I don't even tell your bestie Gina. Evil eyes around, we should keep it on the low. Sing songs for you, yeah, you're my angel. I give the world to you, baby, call me Caesar. When you see me, tell me, little girl, you're such a teaser. Pleaser, yeah. Now, you already know. When I see you, it's going down for sure. No be the A-girl, this name for sure. What we do, nobody got to know. Oh, nah, baby. You know I wanna love you daily. You know you're my one and only. I wanna love you till I can no more. Oh, nah, baby. You know I wanna love you daily. You know you're my one and only. I wanna love you till I can't no more.
You ox one. See them girl a beauty them.
Joshua Baraka with a killer track. Na.
Ogunda bulala kutide honey. Naye ngenda ko mu Kampala kunonya money. Me want you hold and caress your body. Could you kiss the love your body? She tell me baby don't go. Baby don't go. Yasiba wolu jiremi yango. Ono yasalo abali bali wolu talo balulabako. Omukwano gwaffe gwaliko oletalika ekinendyako nga twefaako iwo ffe twaliko iwo ffe twaliko ayitayo ndabeko hani omukwano gwo gwe guliko tukole ebiriko ayitayo ndabeko hani omukwano gwo gwe guliko tukole ebiriko nkweka mu masuka go tambulire ku mateeka go weta ku makoona go I love you baby olwaleero bawasalawo wepimire ku sowaani kyomalawo ngakolekawo kenjawo I love you so Deep in love laba kutikiyo kulika kalango bakulabe bakubeko oh baby ayitayo ndabeko hani omukwano gwo gwe guliko tukole ebiriko ayitayo ndabeko hani omukwano gwo gwe guliko tukole ebiriko okudabulala kutinde hani
ensonga yange nawe. I say lovely, could you follow me? Say la vie, tangumba, tusunde naikondo, atayagala lyomwe tango. Let them go, let them go.
Kulage, yagala munyige. Oyagala nkufate, njagala nkufune. Njagala mpeza kumana advice, njagala otabule muka spice. Nga Diana Spice, chameleon, woman don't despise. Jamutuzanye ludo, musindiketi. Jamutuzanye ludo, yugala ludo, bakuitaneti.
Nawe sembere nonze nkukwateko omukwano gwange mungi gy'oliseetaaga kugambako amazima oli wa bode abalala just bakusookayo wadde bakusookayo era omaze n'obasangayo ku nzu kati sembere nkuba akama baby sijja kalekana budde budduka enjuba ewaba naye sooka ombuulire engwawa mpulira bibyo yogera nange mpulira bibyo naguno omutima gusulawo mpulira bibyo yogera nange mpulira bibyo naguno omutima gusulawo mpulira bibyo sikyekweka olina eddoboozi erisuutinga teryaliyinza kusinga yagenda bye banja bageegenya baby wammanya nange nenkutegeera totwala nofo ansa love nkomerera njivaabiranga yasimatuka konsa kati sembera nkuba kama baby sijja kalekana budde enjuba ewaba naye siwulire engwawa mpulira bibyo yogera nange mpulira bibyo
KLA Drive, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. every Friday on TGM Radio UK.
Let them cheer.
Byenyimba sibiri nako bukakafu na yate bwenda bamu.
Oh my God. Right in the thing, right in the thing. It's KLA Drive.
KLA Drive, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. every Friday on TGM Radio UK.
We are here. Don't you worry. Don't you worry about a thing. We're in the studio just touching up a few things. Fire had caught up, but you know, technicals. That's how it is always. Here we go, DJ Sozix. So, okay. A slight technical in the studio, but yeah. It's been a while since we've been here. Mugamba Mutia Awaliyo. Who did I see today? Who did I see? I see Moses Bags. I see Sabi. I always can't read this. I'm so confused. There's too much social media. TikTok looks like Instagram. General Samuel's out here. Jamaican J. And who else?
Yo. Mic check 1 2. I'm in the building. It's KLA Drive. It's Friday, so you already know we're gonna get your weekend started off right. I'm your boy Melinda the Fourth. I know it's been a minute, but I'm back again. Please excuse the technical difficulties. But you know how it is sometimes when you're doing live recording. You know, sometimes things get a bit technical, do you know what I mean? Yeah. So it's cold here in London. I don't know where you listen to us from, but we are very cold. We even have a portable heater. Huh?
You good, DJ Sozix?
Yeah, I'm in the building. Happy Friday. Happy Friday, guys.
So guys, how's the cold treating you?
Guys, I was ill. The cold put me out. Do you know what I mean? It was just weird that it was snowing in March.
Yeah, but it's not unusual though.
Is it not?
It takes about 6-7 years to come around, but it comes around eventually.
Oh, is that what it is? Yeah. You know you're a very well educated man, so I expect you to know these things.
Well, it's just observation.
It's mad because I feel like every year I get amnesia of the weather in London. Yeah. Like I know it's gonna be cold, but I was like, yo, I swear it wasn't this cold last year.
You know what? In the recent past, we've had some very good summers, very long, very hot. You tend to forget that there can actually be very cold periods.
Do you know what I mean? It is very cold, but yeah, we're keeping warm. Message us wherever you're watching us. Let us know how you're coping if you are having severe weather. Other than that, I had a few things I thought I'd bring to the table. I don't know if there's anything.
About town.
You know me, I love to overtalk. It's pretty much my job now. There's a juicy dilemma that I was asked, a question that I was asked, and it was it was around marriage and in-laws. And I thought I'd bring it to the table to get a Ugandan or a African perspective. And to summarize the story, it was yeah, is your mic on?
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
So I mean, all this time been talking
Yeah.
and.
So to summarize the story,
Can we get
basically-
headphones as well? Third one.
Oh, which one? This one?
The middle one.
This.
No.
This.
See the controls on
Yeah?
the volume thing. Go back further.
This
yeah,
one?
the middle one. Yeah.
Ah, sorry.
That's it. Yeah.
You know, I'm not the technical person in the studio, guys, so forgive me.
We'll get there. We'll get there eventually.
So yeah, basically the story was this guy and his wife had been invited to the wife's family home. I think they were celebrating something and they needed to stay over for the weekend. Now, when he got there, he was the niceties with the in-laws, hi, how are you, all that nonsense. But then the dad pulled him aside and said, you're going to have to sleep on the couch. You can't sleep with my daughter in this house.
Very cultural. Yeah.
The dad was like, the husband was like, what? Nah, I'm not doing that. If I can't sleep with her here, I'm just going to leave and go and get a hotel. I'm not sleeping on the couch. We've driven, because I think this was an American, by the way, a white American. And they'd driven, I don't know, 5 hours. You know, their states are very far away. We've driven far. I didn't drive all this way to now sleep on the couch.
Yeah.
So basically, he left. The dad was angry and said, look, he cannot come to the event, the celebration, until he apologizes, and he must sleep here in the couch. So the guy was like, I'm not going, blah, blah, blah. I think eventually he did his own side event with the celebrant. I think the celebrant was the sister. I can't remember but I know he pulled all the young ones and said, "Come and celebrate with me." Now, I always ask my opinion, but I want to hear yours first.
First of all, it's very understandable. You said they're American, but are they African American?
No, these were
white American.
Yeah.
Still, I think we've seen it in movies like the Fockers, those Schneider. Is it Schneider? What's his name?
Adam.
No.
No.
There's another guy.
You talk about the other guy.
Yeah. Very confusing.
Ben Stiller.
Yeah. Families, even if they're not really African, and because Africans, they are strict with their traditions. Because African house, you're definitely not gonna sleep with your wife under your dad's. Not under your dad's roof.
Serious? All right. First of all, can you sleep at your in-laws as a man?
You shouldn't.
You shouldn't. What about vice
versa?
Well,
if you, Mulinda as a Muganda, you shouldn't sleep at your in-laws.
Okay.
That's like gross disrespect.
Okay.
Like,
can I sleep? Can she sleep at mine? My wife?
By the way, you can't even meet your mom-in-law in the corridor face to face. You cannot cross paths.
Oh wow!
Like I think the elder person, your mom-in-law, would. You know how you don't turn your back to the queen, the king. Same thing.
Oh, so she just has to reverse.
So what they do is like, don't stay over in the house. Do you know what I mean? Saves everyone the blushes.
What if it's vice versa?
She come to your house?
Yeah, can she come to my parents'
She
house?
still avoids you so much. Like she can't touch you. Your mom-in-law.
No, I'm talking about my wife. Can my wife come to her in-laws' house and sleep over as a Muganda?
It's still not.
Is it still
it's frowned upon?
Okay, fair enough. Go ahead.
But yeah, so you understand families and their daughters. Now they're thinking, oh, these guys, they're gonna celebrate in a special way under our roof. Now they won't have it. But for the guy to hold an alternative event, no, just give these guys their pride.
And sleep.
I don't know what the connection is with that person. Maybe it's their go-to person in the family. Like you always have the sister that you'll talk to. So maybe that person is special in their life, but let it be.
So you'd sleep in a couch?
I'd do a hotel, I think.
Okay, so you do the same thing he did?
Yeah.
That still pissed off the dad, though?
Yeah, I mean, I understand he was tired. Yeah, I think that the dad also has got to give a little bit of space.
Yeah.
But my gripe is with this guy going to do an alternative event.
Oh, okay. If that's your gripe.
Because now it's like you're looking for some kind of favoritism among the family.
From what I remember, he was just trying to not leave without showing the celebrant that, sorry, I did want to celebrate your situation.
Explain yourself.
Yeah. But for me, what I said, I've paid my dowry, and you're going to tell me I can't sleep with my wife? That's just childish. I'm sorry. I don't even care what you say.
You paid dowry. You didn't buy the woman. You paid dowry.
Is that not the same?
No, because eventually when you split up or when she's angry with you, she'll go back to her house, to her
but
home.
we have not reached that stage.
Yeah, but the potential is still very...
You can't, and even to me, it's like, how can you tell me, like, as a dad, you just know, Bambi, if they're married, they're overplaying football. Yeah, okay. We know it, so don't overthink about those things.
What was the daddy's reason for that, for doing that?
He just said, I think he said something about it's just respectful. I think it was a respect thing.
Yeah, it's just my house, my rules. And
I feel like that the dad dragged it. So
exactly.
Yeah, some people once they've laid down a marker now they don't want to retreat from it.
But you have to humble yourself because now when you come to my house, what if I say you can't sleep with your wife?
I don't think that dad can go to his son's law.
But
house.
What if the girl, the daughter has invited them, or my dad's coming around, my house, my rules. I don't want to hear you over.
But can you put your dad-in-law on the couch?
Yes.
I feel like if he wanted that, he should have laid it before they came in and be like, okay, this is the culture, this is the thing.
Do you see what I mean?
Would allow you to
before I drive my 5 hours.
Yeah. But the people who are ultra conservative as well in America. So they might be Christian, like what's it called? Like
Mormons?
Radical Christians. And we already talked about the insinuation or the feeling that you can't have a family or your children doing hanky-panky in your house. So that is at the back of his mind. But I think the thing is the lack of communication.
Yeah, the lack of communication, because you need to tell me that from the get-go before I even pack my bag.
But how can he, when they're inviting you, how can they say, oh, by the way, you're coming over, but these are the rules?
No, they can at least tell the daughter.
Yeah, the daughter.
They tell the daughter, and then the daughter then tells me.
And I feel like the moment you walked your daughter to the house to give it her to me, that was my responsibility.
Oh, should I get that? Even at night, she's my responsibility.
In your house.
Fake news.
And the moment you invite us, you're not inviting her, you're inviting us.
Yeah, but
she has my son name, by the way.
But the main thing is, some people, you've seen this even when, this is the reason why there's so many fights over Christmas for white people. Because it all starts like a joke and until somebody can't take the jokes anymore. So somebody says a rule and it's silly. Maybe even his wife tells him, oh, don't be silly. But now they don't want to back down because they're that kind of person who stands their ground.
Thing, and I think that's what's happened here.
And you can say, okay, if you can't take that, how about if I add some more rules? And it just escalates.
It's the egos.
Yeah.
And I can tell you one thing. Oh, your boyfriend wants to stay over.
Yeah,
let him stay over. Do you know what I mean? No problem. And I feel like, although there's a lot of things I disagree with the culture here, don't overthink like that. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, if my daughter's bringing her husband to my house, I'm not going to be thinking about them having sex. Do you know what I mean? Those thoughts don't come to my mind. But when you start thinking, I got to look at you sideways. Like, bro, why are you even thinking about that? How do you know we're not celibate at the moment? Yeah? How do you know we're not fasting?
Oh, it's Lent
Do you know what I mean? So no, I just felt like that level was so interesting because the views, the comments that people were saying, they were getting onto me for being so hard. But I'm like, I'm not sleeping there. I don't give a damn who you are.
So what was the general consensus in percentages? Who was for the dad?
It was 50-50.
Really?
Yeah, it was 50-50. Some people obviously are African conservative, can't sleep at your in-laws' house. Other people were like, I don't give a damn. You know what? I'll even do it louder. So you can hear.
Now you'll never come back.
If we were going to do it, you would not even know. We would just cover her face with a pillow or her mouth so she doesn't make noise, and you won't even know. But to me, it's just silly. I feel like when it comes to in-laws, right, peace always. Choose peace. So as a dad, don't instigate something like that. Or at least talk to him. But don't be like, this is my rule. Who are you? Are you God? And I think dads like that, you need to be careful of them, Dads like that are weird.
Obsessive.
Yeah,
now there's like, especially because this is a girl, their daughter. Some people never see their children as grown up.
You know what I mean?
So they'll be overprotective, overpossessive of them. And yeah.
And someone even said, a dad is a daughter's first love. I was like, what kind of nonsense is this?
It is said though. You know what they say? Daughters will, or women, girls, will get a man who has the same characteristics as their dad. So essentially, without saying it, they're marrying their dad.
I hear it, but I think it's weird.
It is weird, but because this is the you see the closeness of daughters that they have with their dads.
Yeah.
They get their idea of what a man should be like, what a man should behave like from their dad. So that's fine if a man is abusive to their children, to their wife, the girls will pick it, or the children will think this is how all men behave. Or should behave.
Okay.
Yeah, true.
So at what point do they understand that my dad is human and my...
well, sometimes humor doesn't... not humor. Trauma doesn't heal. Sometimes you just live with it throughout your life. Because this is training I got from home. How does it leave my system?
Fair enough. But, I think it was interesting. It was a very divisive topic.
It was interesting, though, especially being... Because as Africans, we know we have the most stringent cultures.
Yeah, but I ain't about that life. I will oversleep with her.
DJ Sosix, are we good?
Yeah, we good. We're gonna go in some music, sounds of Rema.
Come on.
Nkobaza yo persona obulungi wegoba na malaika ebyo byewekoza bincamula fuka nompola bambi tombalula bidemunera binkolera wadde binega bincamula wabula olina kipawa olire fumu mutima mwenyini obikoze tiya wabula olina kipawa olire fumu mutima mwenyini obikoze tiya nebuuza tesekwebuuza kiriba kyekyenyiza kugoba kebaletebe sente tebintegule ne bali batogo terikigera
KLA Drive, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. every Friday on TGM Radio UK.
Nkobaza yo persona obulungi wegoba na malaika ebyo byewekoza bincamula fuka nompola bambi tompalula bidemunera binkolera wadde binega bincamula wabula olina kipawa olire fumu mutima mwenyini obikoze tiya wabula olina kipawa olire fumu mutima mwenyini obikoze tiya baby touch me there my DJ let me be your true love.
KLA Drive, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. every Friday on TGM Radio UK.
Let me be your sunshine. BX on the beat. Lelo nenchasiba kuwana. Laba wanjagala ngatananga sirina mtawana. Dala nzani kwe bapima kuminzani. Dala nzani atalina wademani. Okantera neserekta okantera watitenga okantera neserekta okantera watitenga okantera nkenkoni for your skin color melanin for your love I go tell nobody nange nafunye kuba kote mono mukata mpola bomufuna mukwate mpola mono mukata mpola bomufuna mukwate mpola enenkola kapyata enolavu kapyata tebagitunda lwasa baby uko wasali okantera neserekta okantera watitenga okantera neserekta okantera watitenga okantera lelo nenchasiba kuwana laba ne banderega ngatananga sirina mtawana dala nzani kwe bapima kuminzani dala nzani atalina wademani okantera neserekta okantera watitenga okantera.
Yeah, she mine, me like a state of mind. Yeah, what she whine, she really does it fine.
When she turn, it's like a
Casey.
merry-go-round.
Your kid on the block.
You can go wine and dine. Don't yeah, le can kusabu le mbaga makekeke. My baby, wala mpya kasozi ke makelele. Yeah, kelele, misitaki kelele. Sijui inataka kuelewa milele. Namboze, chiwato kila kitu namboze. Netonze, mmoja kwa sita namboze. Namboze, chiwato kila kitu namboze. Namboze, atena kuzitaza namboze. Kasaja katono kanyomela mitala wa mugage. Kufauna kufuna wafoka chitundu cha mundaze. Yeah, mbuli motoka yetaga madigadi na yetwe wetaga bodyguard. Kubabulia kulala kafu no buswandi wetaga obuku. Wena kwesigaliza totamata mwankwe sobolela. Namboze fetu machingala babalya balala balolobala. Yeah, namboze namboze chiwato tila keku namboze.
KLA Drive, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. every Friday on TGM Radio UK.
Simba wakati anianda ide kunaka nakazi ande se mwana mochidala yako banyene waline bamutwale ampani wrong number. This is a wrong number. Naye kompesa oweta mvuga makono pesa oweta no baby wondeka akisa lonely baby no nakenda kumacha bana banja wana wanja nyo nekuibira kana kayimba nakalungi nyo wana wanja nyo wana wanja nyo wabanga vivi tebekeza umukwano baby mnazi milanja yukila bopima omkwano go promise land chapa consentio nakazi ori wakwangaji ngobalera kusobera nze ningaji ndikuba bibize ningaji naye confessa oweta mvuga makono confessa oweta no baby wondeka akisaloni baby
KLA Drive, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. every Friday on TGM Radio.
So never kanga, never tisa. You know me, it's a danger. Never kanga, never tisa. You know me, it's a danger. Matenguza mabatuloka. Mufuna yokuka dene mutukeberako. Oba mumanyi tuli bubi bwetufuna ebirungi kyo kibayisa kitya bweneeyisa obulungi bwatembegula kyokadde bwezilikako muwoza neeraga bwemulaba nkalumye mbwate neekoza kyokadde bwesikalumye musente zaabula ewala yadde muneefasa amaaso gabakanuse mulinga ngansega olaba n'abamerika mbakubawuza bengwakuba amapiyano guli bulasala. You know me sitya, you know me sitya danger. You know me sitya, you know me sitya danger. So never kanga, never tisa. You know me sitya danger. Never kanga, never tisa. You know me sitya danger. Kapala walinga ngatsomba byuma wakera kabali kanombe. Anto muziki temulimu interview. Bento mulaga nensonga. Zembala irida, jaba fukira chiriche bawalula. Zembala irida, jaba fukira chiriche bawalula. Obachose mumba kwate kukatabo. Berengo mseza lumbidwe chitambo. Bali kaba, bali sinda, bali wolo mubukere bali sita. You know me sitya, you know me sitya danger. You know me sitya, you know me sitya danger. So never kanga, never tisa. You know me sitya danger. Never kanga, never tisa. You know me sitya danger. Come on to say come back over kwa molo latini. Tulapo mo Uganda yenze mula bai. Molo latini. Tulapo mo Uganda yenze mula bai. Kusifula madrinya na tibogwa. Yako yita kanduwa ni manobogwa. Wako kapipo, webala bangwa.
Put TikTok when you act like a boss. It is fun, of course. Are you really a boss? Abawala bakabiba baku TikTok. Ebiboze byakabiba baku TikTok. Omubuza chakola kugamba TikTok. TikTok. I followed a girl called Shandaisi. I never thought of taking it far. Till you know that I am single and searching. But she knew what I want and she wanted. She wanted me to teach her some slow motion. She wanted me to little mix and mingle. She wanted me to do it nice and simple. But she knew what I want and she wanted.
No fucking at the school bus. Don't make feel looking at the school bus. Look off for the belly, look for the violence better. A plus no go move the minus. Nakueleza tip yo gwasoka gwe no nimba no tajja. Wachinkola. Ntegesa kayumbo luvanyumo ngamba mufiridwa. Wachinkola. Okumanya wachinkola. Mu mazima ddala siriddira. Nengula kawunga ne mukanywa mu buugi nga sente tewali. Wachinkola. Wachinkola. It's alright. Wachinkola.
KLA Drive, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. every Friday on TGN Radio UK.
When they come around, I think I love you a bit too much. I should probably tell you right now that I can be a jealous man. Jagala wobango, jagala ngambo, jagala balalo basule walala, jagala bagambe nti ndiwapuba.
Kondo nyweza kweteba kusuna sima basima weba chijiga towakona sima abasajja twatonde waffe kusima wo kati sima ekikondo nyweza kweteba kusuna sima basima weba chijiga towakona sima abasajja twatonde waffe kusima kati kuzina atazina kusaba fuluma ebyaffe temuli kukutama ga anayinama anayinuka bamukatebe gweyimuka shakushaku wine ben katika hapana na bulunjo na malaika style ya chimerika na yemupirika kati tusima era tunyumirwa tetutoma nobukumba twambala tetunyuma olwaba destiny kibaluma kati sima ekikondo nyweza bweteba kusuna sima basima weba kijiga towakana sima abasajja twatonde waffe kusima kati sima ekikondo nyweza bweteba kusuna sima basima weba kijiga towakana sima abasajja twatonde waffe kusima
international. Not that I'm mentally patabudi, just economically and disturbedi. Sina dorata no musa. Kakosala masolo wenkusala ensawo. Wantama. No yantama. Doli yantama. Taina che yankola, just yantama. Wantama. Nebali wantama. No yantama. Taina che yankola, just yantama. Kirabika ndalo senga wanvuma obasiwe kiringo inako che wankola. Kale kitubuto ina che wankola. Just njagala obereko nga wantama. Twevumbe tumale twekube tuyombe muko tumale twegajambule. Lelo nakedde ne diagonal ku mutima. Pulira hangure numira wano mujivuba. Pulira obusungu bunde muli musayi. Pulira ekinugu pulyanga ina wengeri obuchayi. Pulira obusungu bunde muli musayi. Pulira ekinugu pulyanga ina wengeri obuchayi. Wantama. No yantama. Doli yantama. Taina che yankola. Just yantama. Wantama. Nebali wantama. No yantama. Taina che yankola. Just yantama. Gweleta mama wono wange bekube. Omalole de tata wono wange bekube. Olonfuneyo bukazi wonwanire. Zenga tudawo. Ngeno wekuba. Wekube. wekube nga sisetuka siri political naveyo Mexico ndi mu pasto mu fazo mu Puerto Rico kiranga this is how we do it in Puerto Rico in Puerto Rico wekaba majempi tuwa di sergeant kubanga raga kwenkuba tukuza detergent kwebanga government piruwa di president kubanga jaji tuvurule kalende wantama no yantama Lori yantama taina che yankola just yantama mwantama nebali wantama no yantama taina che yankola just yantama tebakugamba soil erosion kino we germinating ereta pollution watamanyinta bali mu relation eba we baleteyo overpopulation ticha mention eno dedication kemba kubyeno ngaza ko vacation natata momentale patabuti just economic
Yono gwe nalaba muzima gazini bwaba musiramu njakuchu sedini Yono gwe nalaba muzima gazini bwaba musiramu njakuchu sedini Yono gwe nalaba muzima gazini bwaba musiramu njakuchu sedini ensolo kuchizi go kweli Never stiff titi naba kwebuli Obo bene kai kwebuli Nakawata kenumba naba kekari Yono gwe nalaba muzi magazini Nemugamba watakwani nangamba wachumini Gwela basikini, fula melanini Akoze saloshoni siwa vasilini Ulabanga bonna bakuloja Abo umunda bakuloja Sega anti bonna bakuloja Naga owemiti anankuloja Berundi jengu bienze sibala Nababaka bentu myabo bonna sibala Yono gwe nalaba muzi magazini Baba musiramu njakuchuse dini Yono gwe nalaba muzi magazini Baba musiramu njakuchuse dini Ensolo kuchizi go kweli Never stiff titi naba kwebuli Obo bene kai kwebuli Nakawata kenumba naba kekari Nakala kusubiza labo paka mukate Mwana mwala kukwebuli Oh my God, I need to make money
Yebe Obulungi bunda bosana kuba kwini Zebino byegamba nkugamba kuva ini Ngana kwegomba dobuza nga babomba Kwebuza waiki buza bomba Girl until today Tibichukanga Mbakukebuche wako kukwasa sagala muyungwe Kukwana masikete
Katimbulira bembera nkola
KLA Drive, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. every Friday on TGM Radio UK.
Ansubira sikusumbuwe Tumsange ko adene bala Kuno mukwano nze ngwesiga Go mukwano kuno Baby love it now Go mukwano kuno far Baby love it no Wawula chimuli change Jakwagala mpita wentuka Chimuli change Sikugabane ngane wendwala Chimuli change Jakwagala mpita wentuka Chimuli change Sikubebwa Mwenye kukarasa Ebishenge bemutima mwenye Sikubebwa Sikubebwa
Omugenze kyamuse butagala ndongo Ekirali kyamututte kwesiba nnyo ku bantu Hello Ndieno nsibudde Hello Ebakyali tuteredde Hello Betuli eno tusimbudde Hello Ebyokunywa tuteredde Leta mwana watu Somba muziki mpaka kuncha Gambye tonyumiza mwateroni Ebisigadde binaba myancha Byana biyonja njagala nyerembira bensimbire njiwa amanja mumanyira
batudde beezinge nze wamma mwannaggwe kubadda wenazze badde nkulaba ontunuulidde tokitya lisingo sirina gamba ba ex wange bonna bava you become move and squeeze me tighter tap me left right side and center onnina ero okute wewo onnina ero nyweza omugalo tobujjako onnina ero okute wewo onnina ero nyweza omugalo tobujjawo katalina mulira wa gy'osula wamuyigirawo ebyo by'okola eyo engeri gye wenyogontola zenjankalanya mama nyabo wenyoonirira nga bamodo ate maama oyakuwa akawato ogonyanga atalya muwogo buli woozina ne tugwa mu bikopo kati nkwata nnyo bitimize baluma olw'ennuku ennyingi beesooze nze n'ebyokunywa nabiguze tuzine nga bwe tunywa kwata munyigo ngukeeze katalina slow by slow mpulira nnyonyogera n'emisiwa nagyo gyereeze onnina ero okute onnina nyweza omugalo tobujjawo onnina ero okute wewo onnina ero nyweza omugalo
Kiriza baby fetata mukago kakuzinira amazina gali na gano wine a few waistline na 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 la 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 what baby wakola ai oyagala onekenze bansekerere osirina bisanyizo kukikola oyagala kuwanika status oyagala ku WhatsApp yolaba owulira nti bino bikutamira bayo bano baliraba batunula balinze baseke stick to the plan or wrong time boy better serious ndi wowokwe baby quit wesola baby quit kwewulira baby quit wesola baby quit
katigamba
njagala ompe ku mukwano gwo nyolera mu kukiwato kyo kirizako batulabeko atakumanyika kusategamba
njagala ompe ku mukwano gwo nyolera mu kukiwato kyo kirizako batulabeko atakumanyika kusomeko kusaba luganda si mukwano kuwadde n'erinnya gwe kikwano
Every Friday on TGM Radio UK.
Hey, sounds of Mudra and Queen Shiba, my queen.
Your queen.
My queen. I'm loving his haircut. You know, Ugandans, they're getting really creative with the hairstyles, you know.
I know.
Especially the man them, you know.
Bit more liberal.
Very liberal.
But yeah, I just been watching an interview of Shiba and Bambi. I loved her some more.
Oh, you can't love her any more than I do.
More than you?
But you can try. You can try.
Okay. Anyway, talk to my people on TikTok. Oh, there we go.
What's up, TikTok?
Yeah, man.
Wagwan
DJ
TikTok.
Sozix.
Yo, TikTok, we TikToking. It's your boy Melinda the 4th, Sukali in the building.
You don't know. My name's Ivan. I'm inviting you to TGM Radio UK official. That's our TikTok. Kakati chiri bwechiti. Twagala kuleta shows zaffe ku TikTok.
Okay.
But we're still about what? 300 followers that don't cut it on TikTok. So, gwe alaba following at TGM Radio UK official.
Come on.
Ku TikTok.
Tuberenga Kampala Drive tujireta live.
Live on TikTok.
Kubanga Facebook really ani ali ku Facebook.
Honestly.
Tebakyaliyo. Ate ne Instagram nayo etuyiganya. So TikTok is where we're going. Actually, I'm discovering more music on TikTok than even YouTube.
Yeah. TikTok's dope for that.
You go in there and you find people doing challenges. Nononya kayimba and they're dope. So TikTok has tuja. Maybe next Friday tujja kubatwereza olukumi nga we do a live on TikTok.
Come on.
Yeah, man.
I wanted to ask, obviously I haven't been around for a long time. So since you brought up Sheba, is she still beefing Spice Diana?
That is so interesting. Because, like I said, Sheba,
let's get this thing rocking. As you see, I'm trying to build up my content as well on TikTok. So Sheba, she had an interview today with Kasuku. And obviously she hasn't said anything new, because the last time everybody was talking about the beef with Sheba and Spice Diana, Sheba said she doesn't beef anyone. Everything you see, especially on the Shebaholics, is run by a fan. Yeah? Kakati ne Spice Diana na yabadde ne interview. I think Urban TV or something. And she's being asked, did you unfollow... and she's trying to deny. Yes, she admitted earlier on that she had unfollowed Sheba.
Okay.
Yeah. And she was asked, what else? Mboli agambye takulinako beef. So the thing is still going on silently. But they all kind of denying, but there's the friction. Buli omu agamba nti bafans beba beefinga. But I don't know, is it a good thing? Because it spices up the music.
Does it? Women's music, I don't know. If it was man them and there were rappers, or women that were rappers, maybe. But I feel like if you're just singing songs...
Yeah, but you see Spice Diana done a song as very quickly after her show debacle, and her song was... What's the song called? City... No, is it City Reggae? No, she released a song that was kind of beefy.
Oh, did she drop a diss track?
Yeah, it was a diss track. Let's see what it was actually.
It was,
Do you have it?
Yeah, I think I have it. I'm gonna find it.
Yeah, DJ Soz is gonna find it. It was, it was controversial because
I don't like no one
you could listen to the lyrics and I know who it's directed to. But now Sheba released 3 songs, 3 releases in a go, but it was pre-planned. She said that was pre-planned. She hadn't. She doesn't pay any attention. They're not diss tracks, no.
Are they good?
And Alive, the one of them is a remix. It's a dance-holy track with Vampino.
Vampino, he's still about.
Is it Hit Nature or Hakim Andoki? But there's a couple of people on the track. Fefe Busi as well. It's really good. I love it.
Oh, okay.
It's called Safa. Did I Die?
By the way.
Yeah, Did I Die? All the things. Actually, it's very good for the career that Sheba has had, everything that's been said about her, and so she's summing it up in this song. Did I Die? You talked about me. You said I can't sing. Did I die? You said I can't dance. Did I die?
That might be my new thing.
Yeah.
Know? Did I die? Because normally I say, did you die? But now I'm going to say, did I die? You know, being in this industry, right? And like, you know me, obviously, I'm a podcaster. And being a podcaster from London, there's obviously other big male podcasts around. And sometimes you get pitted against each other just in the comments.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you know, you always think, because I don't think I'm that big. I don't think I'm a big deal, or even on Sheba's level. But you start to see like, oh shit, this is how beef starts. Because the fans be in the comments, oh, you lot are just catting... and then our fans will be in their comment. And
it takes one comment from you to spiral the whole thing down the hill.
You might just like the comment, you know. You don't even say anything. You just press like, and all of a sudden you lot have beef.
But why do people do that? You see, I'm a person, I don't like to watch other creators' content.
Yes.
Because I think it might... I'm trying to find the right word now. It might rub on me, because you might see something that you like, and you might replicate it.
Yeah.
And then now you're not original.
I hear that.
So I like for my content to be accidental. If it's the same as yours, if you touch the topic, just like it's a coincidence.
I hear it, but sometimes...
But again, I don't want my opinion to be clouded by your or other people's opinion. I want it to be...
I hear that. The issue we have here is there's nothing new under the sun.
Exactly.
So you are there's times you need inspiration.
Yeah.
You know, you get writer's block. We get podcast block, and you're like, I need to discuss a topic today. Do you know what? Let me go and watch. So sometimes it is healthy to watch your competition and see what they're talking about and how. Because let me tell you something. Me and you could talk about the same thing, but yours pops off more than mine does. Just because of your opinion or how you say it, or maybe you're funny. So sometimes it's a good idea. I think my issue here with Sheba and Spice Diana is, I feel like Spice Diana was being catty. Do you know what I mean? All this following, unfollowing. By the way, who finds out if someone's unfollowed somebody? Who does this?
I don't know, because how do you know if I unfollow somebody?
Like, they must go and check, is Spice still following and is Sheba still following?
But apparently, if she even took down all the pictures they had from before. So
women can
she's
be
the
catchy
catchy one.
sometimes. Because wasn't the issue...
But you know what? In my heart of hearts, I don't think it's Spice Diana. I think it's her manager.
Yes, I've heard the manager's a bit,
toxic.
You know,
Yeah.
get something. I've heard, allegedly. Don't beef me, but allegedly. Because for me, the issue wasn't the issue a dancer getting
yes.
kicked off or something. The
Yeah. I think that the whole thing started because the dancer was a common dancer for all of them.
Yes.
So when they realized she's gonna be on the next show, they cut her out. But before that, Sheba had been lending a good hand to Spice. But remember, Sheba had announced some shows around the time of Spice's show. I think she cancelled some of them.
Is this the Serena ones?
No.
Oh, okay.
Spice's show was at Lugogo, I think.
No. Where was Sheba's shows going to be? At Lugogo as well?
Sheba's shows were going to be far away, about I think Nansana area.
Okay, where I'm actually, my mum's from. I don't know, bro. I just feel like it's just...
Sozix, have you found that Spice?
Yeah, I got the
yeah,
Spice
let's
one.
hear the disc.
Beef time, beef. Nemo musikula kundi.
Ebigambo nvumbo mu matu emboozi z'okukyalo siziriko nsatani w'amalo emboozi entabika ezibeera saabatesi balo nga ggwe aliga yankona naye nga nze neegendedde aliga yankona nga neegendedde aliga yankona naye nga nze neegendedde aliga yankona nga neegendedde kyosage yayeekolera banafuna gwe bafitina babyogera mpulira naye nze ndi wakasengejje zibasaza bambala ebyambalo ebitali byabwe ab'ennanika emikufu nga siba ddala mu butuufu zibasaze abakolibira eyeekolera zibasaze abakolibira atoola n'agaba ate ffe abajiikira bebuulaga enzikiza okukola okukolani ze katonda yapapulani aliga yankona naye nga nze neegendedde aliga yankona nga neegendedde aliga yankona
KLA Drive, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. every Friday on TGM Radio UK.
mu byayita obulamu bwokya ne basembya nga nnina okusooka wasabira saara kiki kyotya karaoke paka mu goloofa bye boogedde bingi didaidai tayambala bulungi didaidai era tayimba na bulungi didaidai stepsima be bingi but you know me never die till me die see me never babu yangu tuko pamoja tai
Should I die when you say bye bye? Well, I'm coming to get the money. Bye bye. Seven chawa koko. The die. Trust you and get Peter bro. The die. Sikulimba sabulu atulo. The die. Chana lava pochira beko. The die. Leno luandi baru nakulu. The die. Sebankula muko. The die.
mu byayita obulamu bwokya ne basembya nga nnina okusooka wasabira saara kiki kyotya karaoke paka mu goloofa bye boogedde bingi didaidai tayambala bulungi didaidai era tayimba na bulungi didaidai stepsima be bingi but you know me never die till me die see me na babu yangu tuko pamoja tai
Should I die when you say bye bye? Well,
She's out of her.
Yeah. So first of all, Spice, that song was rushed. In parts you can hear even the word synchronization with the beat is not properly on. But she's cleverly dressed the beef lyrics with a nice video in a market, which has nothing to do with the artist she's beefing. So on the face of it, you know, but the lyrics, but they'll keep on talking at my back, but I'll be gone. So you can talk about the stage was too big, was too bright, was all this, but I'll be gone. I'll have done my thing. Then brings in Shiba. What do you think of that rapping?
You know, I like it. It's something different from her.
It might be my best Shiba ever.
Yeah,
I didn't know she could ride the rhythm like that.
That's how you diversify your sound. Now, Spice Standard because the video, how quick did the video come out?
The video is about 2 or 3 weeks old.
If this is a diss
is it a month?
That was quick, a quick video.
Spice's video.
Are we sure she didn't record this before?
Spice is a bit old.
We don't know if she recorded it earlier, but as soon as they had that thing, because if she'd recorded it earlier, I think it would have been performed at her show, because it would have been the newest song. But at the show, her newest song was CD Regular. So she went into the booth pretty fast.
Because let me tell you something here. I know Uganda music is mostly fluid. If you've got a good beat, the man them would probably dance to it in a club. But this is a song that I feel like the man them might even listen to at home. That Did I Die? Do you know what I mean? Because of, you know.
It's going to pick up.
Yeah, like it's got that Did I Die? Like I can rock that in the club. Whereas most of Sheba's songs are, you know, love songs and stuff like that. So no, I like it. Spice Standard songs are aight, but it does sound a bit rushed. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It doesn't. I feel like it could have been more, I don't know, punchier. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, I hope the result of the whole thing is that they all work harder.
Yeah, I think that's the main thing. I think for me, like if I'm beefing another podcast or something, not even beefing, but it would just make me want to work harder to be, you know what I mean, to keep pushing my, So I hope this competition, healthy competition is good. It is very good, because when you get too complacent, if everyone calls you the GOAT or the Queen, you be like, I can take it easy. But when there's competition, that makes you...
Well, can you take it easy, though? Because once you call the GOAT, you know people are gunning for you.
But if you look at people like Drake, people like your bestie Chameleon, they're people that I feel
Who's
like...
bestie?
Hey, my bestie.
I like him, though. I like him. He's not my best.
Because they in their minds they know, or they think they're goats. They don't go as hard. Do you know what I mean? They can go 3-4 months without releasing a track. You know, or even
But do you think it's for them not to overpopulate the market with music?
I don't know what the reason is.
Because there's a danger in not releasing too much. For example, there's a new artist called Alien Skin.
Yeah.
And he's vowed to release a song every week. And he's done it.
Alien Skin.
Alien Skin. He's in the mold of a gangster. He's hard. He says, City of Danger. You know that song?
Oh, I think so.
Yeah. He's as hard as nails.
That's him, yeah?
Yeah.
He needs to find a new
But
name,
he's releasing music every week. Now it's starting to sound similar. But he's popular.
I don't understand his music.
He's very popular in the ghettos.
You know me, City of Danger. Hey, you know me, City. You know me, City of Danger. So never ganga, never tisa. You know me, City of Danger. Never ganga, never tisa. You know me, City of Danger. Hey, matembuza mabatuloka. Mufuna yopuka dene mutu keberako. Oba mumanyi tulibu.
He's not a singer. But you know, this style is now very popular. There's about 10 guys doing that style. I think they're copying from John Black and Thick Fameka, Mudra. But this guy doesn't sing. If he improves his delivery, I think he can be a threat, because he's imagine all the ghettos feeling that music, because he's got a following now. He can start to be a threat to the guys at the top. So you can't really relax and think, because I'm the GOAT, everybody says I'm the GOAT.
Relax, to be fair. But I was just looking at that video. That video is.
It's about
You know,
hardness.
Bobby Wine back in the days.
Exactly, and a lot of people have commented to say he's in that mold of sweeping the you know, all the corners of the ghetto and bringing everyone with him. He chooses Kat or Mairunji without fear. In public, he's been told off, and he doesn't care. He's been told, why
Told
don't
off
you
for what?
guys... Told off for chewing Mira in the streets.
What's Mira?
Mairunji.
Like a drug?
It is a stimulant. It's not exactly a drug, but a
What is it?
stimulant. You know the thing that truck drivers used to chew to keep them awake?
Oh, no, I never. Oh, is it like the one Somalians do?
That's the thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What does it do? Keep you awake?
It just keeps you alert.
Why is he getting in trouble for that?
It's just that it's not
It's a
decent.
drug. Oh, okay.
That's all. It's
Fair
not
enough.
illegal anywhere,
Yeah.
apart from UK. They used to be allowed to bring it, but not anymore. But yeah, it's one of the biggest cash crops of Somalia.
Yeah, I think it's like Red Bull, basically.
Basically, Red Bull.
What's the issue? My issue with him is the chains. I'm tired of seeing these chains.
Yeah, the chains, and whenever people have chance to interview him, they've told him, "Oh, why don't you dress nicely? Why don't you invest?" And he's like, "Me, I'm from the ghetto. I don't invest. Why should I invest? I eat my money today. I speak
Such a
more."
danger.
So he's rubbed people off.
It's just like everyone in the video's got a choker. Yeah. And it's like, are you lot dogs? Like, why? Well, I hate this new trend of man them wearing chokers, bro. And it's not even like I'm hating, because I know most of these are probably cubic zirconia.
The funny
But-
thing, he's now got a kid. It's
has a
called
choker?
Champion Gudo.
As in what? A baby or?
No, a kid
that raps.
like a prodigy.
And he also has a choker, doesn't he?
Yeah, and he's coming up in his mold. So he's just making the news columns anyway.
I
but
just wish Ugandans, especially as musicians, I think the ladies are fine. They've all got their own style. But I don't know why the man them all copy each other. The ladies will have their different
But
style.
what else are you gonna come up with?
Nah,
it's
bro.
either you be a gentleman like who? David Lutalo,
I'm not even saying being a gentleman. Look at my guy, my bro Joshua.
Baraka. Yeah.
He
He's
doesn't-
rocking.
Yeah, he's doing bits. He don't dress like that. He don't wear chokers. Do you know what I mean? He don't flipping dye.
It's not from the ghetto.
Doesn't matter. It actually doesn't matter, bro. Every one of them has dyed their hair blonde. Yeah, got extensions to do cane rolls or got extensions to do dreads. There's no individuality. Like, man, then find your style. Hire stylists. Maybe, I don't know, it's just me. But I feel like the more we're going global, our sound is going global.
Yeah, but not everyone's gonna go global though.
You never know though.
The likes of
Did you ever
Kenzo will
think-
go global,
did you ever think
and
Kenzo would
Joshua.
go- Did you think Kenzo would go global. I didn't think he would go until that song came out. You know what I mean? So I'm saying.
Which song?
Sichalos. Yeah.
Okay,
that's
so
what
you
took it
don't
global.
consider all the other songs?
They're not global. They are not global.
Not even this.
Especially not that one. No,
What's that one?
That's Born in Africa.
Oh,
So you guys
actually,
did
I
that?
really wanted to talk about this because I wasn't on the show. Did
Okay,
you
let's
talk about
play it
already?
then. Let's play it. Please play it.
I was born in Africa. Sing my song, music Africana. I was born in Africa. Sing my songs, music Africana. I was born to sing. I feel the music, it's in the song. I was born to dance. I hear the rhythm, it's in the drums. Ay, 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 oh. Ay, 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 ay. Music Africa. Don't worry where you're coming from. So wonderful people make. Down in Africa, the land of the sun. Sing and dance, depends on the mood. I was born in Africa. Sing my song, music Africana. today. Let us throw our worries away. No frontiers, no barriers to tread. Just do what we choose to do. I was born in Africa. Sing my song, music Africa. I was born in Africa. Sing my songs, music Africa. Oh, the great rich in his time. A black man, a great contributor in all our lives. For those great grown men, fathers of our land. It's up to us to keep treading on. Hey, hey,
Born in Africa, sing my song, music Africa. I was born to sing. I feel the music is in the soul. I was born to dance. I hear the music is in the drum. Ay, 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 ay. Oh, yo, 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 yo.
Kakati, what are your thoughts?
Got a lot of love for Eddie Kenzo, you know. I didn't know he made the song after, you know, the comments he made. I didn't know. This is news to me. Yeah. No.
Kenzo mukwano gwange.
Yeah, that wasn't it, man.
But I didn't listen to the song much, except for that last verse. Because once Kenzo's vocals come in and I hear the auto-tune, I immediately, it's done for me.
It was not
The instrumentation is good, but the bass line, yeah, is the same bass line in Afrigo's song called Music. Music eringe dagala.
Yeah, true, yeah.
It's the same bass line. So why you're doing a remake of an iconic song, atotademu bass line, eyoluyimbo lulala. So those three things.
Yeah.
Auto-tune definitely just makes me tune out because you should use an original voice when you're doing a classic like this.
Honestly, and it's like, why make those comments if you've now gone and done my man's song?
And the comments were so okay. You might reach farther because obviously this guy died before the digital age.
Yeah, it's a different generation.
Like he can't compete. He's dead. But you hear on all social media, obviously you're gonna reach farther. Yeah, but why even talk about it? Just respect the guy and said, I did the song out of respect to honor the late. Don't go and say now my music is better than his or Rich's guy.
Because, you know, there's a lot of people that have broken Michael Jackson's records, different records, maybe most number ones, but no one will come and say, I'm better than Michael Jackson. It's different generations. You know what I mean? So, and I really like Philly Lutaya. You know, his song Diana is like my favorite song ever.
But you see the bit that Sozix played
of
Philly.
Yeah.
The sound quality. How many years ago? 30 years ago it was done. The sound quality is like in another world.
Honestly, you can't touch Philly. I love Philly Lutaya.
And here we are using modern equipment to make this music. But we can't match what this guy done in a Swedish studio yet.
And this is the thing, right? And like you said, I've met Kenzo a few times, but I wouldn't say we're friends personally. But I know he's friends with a lot of people that I'm friends with. So not in a disrespectful way, but I just feel like sometimes, I don't know if it's a Ugandan thing or African thing, when we get global recognition, it gets to our heads. Do you know what I mean? And I think you just need to stay humble because, okay, get nominated for a Grammy, cool. It's a big thing. Respect to you. But it wasn't for your song. You know what I mean? It was for... No. No, guys. I got a lot of love for Kenzo. Yeah? But you can't come and tell me you're greater than Philly Lutaya because he wasn't nominated for a Grammy when you got nominated on a feature. You weren't nominated for your own song. So it's like... We can be cool and still disagree.
Yeah,
right?
definitely.
Respectfully.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah,
coming
sure.
for Kenzo. Like what he's done for Uganda music, putting on the map, I love it and everything. But when you start coming for the greats, that's when I'm like, that's where you got to draw the line. You know what I mean? Especially when then you do his song and you auto-tune. Come on, I should have been hearing vocals.
But let me stand in for Kenzo just a little bit.
Go ahead, because I love it.
And this is now where he needs some help. He needs a PA. He needs somebody to speak for him. You don't speak all the time.
But Ivan, did I not tell you this many shows ago? Ugandans don't want to invest in PR.
Kubanga,
You know,
Uganda's media is now composed of a lot of people who are not even professional.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Somebody will just stick a mic in your hand and blabber a question, and it will get you off. Kenzo is one of the most provoked artists. Every time somebody is coming at him, you did this, you done that, you did this, why this? So it gets to you, and I think a lot of these things is said out of anger. It's like, I've done all this through my hard work. I've come from far, like Shiba. Why don't you accept me yet? That's why he's throwing it in our faces or in their faces, say, my song has sold more, or it has more views, or so and so. It's because the constant questions.
But does he feel like he's not given his flowers?
I think so. I think that's the main thing.
I feel like he is. Personally, I don't know. I'm not on
to the level of music he does.
Well, the amount of abuse he gets is also, obviously there's a political angle to it. But remember, from times when he was in Ivory Coast stuck in the lockdown, he felt like the country wasn't doing enough to get him back home. He was stuck out there with money run out. He's in a foreign land. You don't know when the lockdown will end. People are collecting, ministers were picking up their husbands and spouses and whatever. So, he felt the country should have done something for him.
I don't know. Do you know what's funny? Yeah. Okay, again, I'm not on Kenzo's level, but I feel like I do a lot to put Uganda on the map, but I don't seek. No, real talk. I do. I
You need your flowers as well.
I need my flowers, but I don't, it doesn't keep me up at night. I do it from my heart. So I feel like as a musician, right, don't get drawn out by these reporters, I get asked questions. And
by the way, I think Kenzo's getting some money for this song or video, because I think he is an ambassador for the Uganda Tourism Board.
Okay.
So, or Ministry of Tourism, one of those things. So that song's being used for tourism promotion.
Okay,
dope. He should have done the video for the song, maybe.
Video without the song?
No, because I think the song hasn't got a video. If I'm
what was that we watched? Wasn't that from Kenzo?
No,
or is it Pashta?
I mean the original.
Philly Lutaya's version.
Oh, Philly. Okay.
Yeah, do you know what? He should have featured himself on Philly Lutaya's track. Maybe done one little verse with auto-tune. I don't know. I think that would have been better than what was put out.
Do you know what? I like, because this song was authorized, obviously. Philly Lutaya's son Lenny and daughter Tezra. I think they have the rights to Philly's music.
How did they feel about his comments?
No, how did they feel about the version? Because I think when I give you permission to do my song that I own, I have to listen to the product and say, good job or whatever. I'd like to know how they felt hearing the first time.
The way I know Ugandans, I just feel like even if they didn't like it, if the money was right, they're just going to allow it. That's just how we are as people. I don't think we're at that point yet where we actually appreciate artistry. Do you know what I mean?
But these are kids that were in the guy's music as well. They sang with their dad.
So then how do they sign off that?
Question.
You see, that makes
maybe he was not even signed off.
Yeah, that makes
they did, definitely, they did, because they got permission. So did Bruno K. I didn't like the fact that Bruno K also done a version, because now it became a battle. I can
there's
sing.
Another version?
Yeah, there's another version. There's more versions. Even Daddy Fresh? Fresh Daddy?
And what, these are all signed off versions?
No. Only Bruno K. Bruno K has actually given any proceeds that will come out of that back to the family.
What, the family broke?
No, but he's like what I'm saying. Like he's not ready to take money, any proceeds from the song, any royalties that may accrue from that.
Fair
he's
enough.
given back.
I mean, do we even get royalties in Uganda?
Yeah, because once it plays on radio, there's royalties.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
There's collecting society in Uganda.
I thought you have to pay radio to play your song. I didn't know it was the other way around.
The whole thing has been turned inside out, but really, they should pay you. Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. Well, I don't know. Fair enough. You know, this is now our tourism track. I appreciate it. Anything that brings tourism to the country is great. But let's not disparage the greats, man. Talk your shit, talk yourself up. You're allowed to say you're the best in the game. You're allowed to say all that.
Yeah.
Just don't. You don't have to compare yourself to anyone.
You need to believe in yourself.
Yeah, you don't have to compare yourself to anyone.
And shouts out to Joshua Baraka.
Come on.
Yeah, he was a very humble guy. Remember when we interviewed him here, and they promised lots of stuff to come. Some of the comments I've seen on TikTok, especially, is like people didn't believe it was a Ugandan song until they had some Luganda in it.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of props. Because
I
the
told
song's
him that.
doing wonders on everywhere. Spotify, everywhere. It's
Let me
doing
have a
well.
look. No, I did tell him, I messaged him, I said, yo, this song is different and this is what we desperately need. You know what I mean? Because even though like Kenzo's taken Uganda on the map, his sound is still Ugandan. You know what I mean? It's not, but that song, I can imagine that being played in Saint-Tropez and that part, that is such a big track.
And I can see it also being a soundtrack of a movie.
Yes.
Movie score, whatever.
Is he from here then? Because that's one thing I never asked him.
Is he from?
Where is he from? Or is he from Uganda? Like,
He's from Uganda. Kawempe, he said.
so he didn't like study abroad or anything?
Nah, not to my knowledge.
Ah, okay. No, I love it then. I'm wondering where he got that sound.
It sounds so different.
So different.
And although we're a bit late, but we was supposed to interview one young lady called Yvonne Couchet.
Okay.
She lives in Canada. I think we need to rearrange because when we wanted to interview her, she had traveled to Rwanda to do some concerts there. She also does music that is out of the box.
Okay.
So we're going to pattern that, and in the next few weeks, we'll speak to Couchet.
Listen, right now, what a time to be Ugandan. Like,
What a time to be Ugandan.
honestly, you know when you've been the underdog for so long, the people are loving our country.
And I like it because when we compare to East African partners, I think Rwanda is one where their music is rising as well.
Okay.
The rest have seem to have taken like.
Yeah, because when I was young, I remember Bongo Flavor was big.
Bongo was
I
mad.
remember Mr. Nice.
Yeah.
And then even the Kenyans, that East African bashment crew. I remember
Jaguar, East African Bashment, Ogopa,
Tanzanians
DJs.
are also bringing their thing up.
Are they?
Are they?
Because the Tanzanians, apart from Diamond and Harmonize, the others I can think of is Omi Dimples. We're not hearing him so much. Ali, what? Ali somebody. The thing is with Tanzanians, they all sound so much alike.
Okay.
Similar to the Rwandans.
Okay.
They sound very much alike. But they got some big hitters, the Rwandans. They got the Ben, Bruce. Oh, did he
Bruce
pass
Melody?
away? I think he passed away.
What? Bruce Melody?
There was a guy who passed away. No, that was Bravan. Bravan passed away. No, Bruce. Let's not scare people.
Yeah,
Bruce
no.
Melody is still.
Woo. I like his track with Sheba.
yeah.
Oh, sorry to hear that. The guy that did pass away.
Yeah, well, it was
Actually,
sad.
talking about passed away, I think we lost one of the Ugandans, socialist. What's her name again? There's a.
Oh yes, I did see this online.
that?
Let me get her name.
There is a lady that died in.
In London.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at the pictures and videos. I think I've met this lady before.
Ruth?
But
Yeah, Ruth,
we
Ruth,
didn't really
yeah.
interact. I seem to remember that face sitting out there in
It's
the happenings.
very sad. Very sad.
And she seemed to be a friend of my friends. But I vaguely remember her face.
You know, whenever someone young dies, it's always like, damn, man.
Do we know what the cause of death was?
Oh, they say she just died in her sleep.
Jesus.
It's like the worst way, but kind of the best way. You know what I mean? No pain, I'm guessing, or I hope. But it's like, imagine you've woken up, you've gone downstairs to wake up your daughter, and then you can't wake her up. It's very sad, man. And I hope her family, I would love to say keep strong, but, you know.
It's sad. In times of sorrow, it's very difficult to console people, but
trust me,
we hope her soul
rests in peace.
Rests in peace.
Honestly, and I hope she was not in any pain when she passed away. But I love the fact that the community have all come together, and you know, like, and this is what someone told me. It's about life isn't about, you know, all the materialistic things. It's about when you pass away, what will people say about you? What will your legacy be? And every comment that you're reading about this girl is she was a great girl. She was funny. She was this. She was that. And that you can find solace in that. You can really find solace in that, and the fact that everybody loved her, man. So yeah.
R.I.P. to her.
R.I.P.
And the family. Keep strong.
You ask one. See them girl a beauty them.
You know you're my one and only. I wanna love you till I can't. No. My girl, she a Cinderella dance till I she for love. She not care for money even if you're big and tough. She do it for the love. She a little shy till she tipsy. That be dancing, yeah. Nah, you already know. When I see you, it's going down for sure. No pity egg girl, this name for sure. What we do, nobody got to know. Nah, you already know. When I see you, it's going down for sure. No pity egg girl, this name for sure. What we do, nobody got to know. Oh, nah, baby. You know I wanna love you daily. You know you're my one and only. I wanna love you till I can no more. Oh, nah, baby. You know I wanna love you daily. You know you're my one and only. I wanna love you till I can't no. Gano mazima baby sikulimba. Na yegu no mukwano sikwa kutimba. Yona tubikole na yenga tulifeka. You and I don't even tell your bestie Gina. Evil eyes are brown, we should keep it on the low. Sing songs for you, yeah, you're my angel. I give the world to you, baby, call me Caesar. When you see me turn a little girl, you're such a teaser, pleaser, yeah. Nah, you already know. When I see you, it's going down for sure. No PDA girl, this name for sure. What we do, nobody got to know. Oh, nah, baby. You know I wanna love you daily. You know you're my one and only. I wanna love you till I can no more. Oh, nah, baby. You know I wanna love you daily. You know you're my one and only. I wanna love you till I can't no more.
You ask one. See them girl a beauty them.
Mulinde. You we're talking podcast now, or of content.
Okay.
You were in Uganda doing street interviews.
Yeah.
Or I think some of the latest ones you've released have been on the beach.
Yes.
Interviewing random people.
Yeah.
One thing I know about Ugandans, they hate the camera, especially women.
Yeah.
Aunties, they see a camera, even if you're at a wedding, you're in a party somewhere, they see a camera light and they duck.
Yeah.
It's like they lied where they were going for the evening.
Yeah.
How easy was that? First of all, getting people to face the camera. Secondly, asking them very intimate questions.
Yeah. Let me tell you something, yeah. It was a very, very long process. And I think that's the reason why some of the videos are only coming out now, because just a lot of them were long conversations that needed to be cut down and shut. But in terms of approaching people, I didn't find it quite difficult, you know. Not to be brag, but a lot of them knew me already. They were like, oh, you're that guy from the podcast. Oh, I follow you on TikTok. So that kind of helped. I did get 2 no's, and they were from women, older women. By the way, they were like in their 40s. They're like, no, we are not ready. We have not put on our makeup. And I'm like, you look beautiful. And she's like, nah. So, yeah, that part was challenging. Asking intimate questions, it was how you phrase it. Do you know what I mean? So I was smart about it. I didn't just come out directly and be like, da-da-da. I was like, people in London think that you should ask about body count before dating. What do you think? So it wasn't like, what do you think about body count? Or what's your body count? I came in that way. So it's kind of like trying to put the onus on them to give me their opinion on a topic. But, bro, everybody did. There's so many more that are due to come out as well. But, yeah, my favorite one, obviously the one that everyone's loving right now is the twins.
Yeah.
Everyone's
They
loving
already
it.
lit those guys one day.
Let me tell you something. And I hope they don't mind. I hope they don't mind me saying this, and this is with the most respect. But when I first saw them, because yes, they were drinking and they were playing volleyball, right? I thought, these guys are gonna be perfect. They're gonna come out with some funny content. They're gonna say, women are bitches or something stupid like that. That will, pull in the views. And then they started. First, one's an engineer, one's a lawyer. I was like, what? Like, talk about judging a book by its cover. Then they were speaking the most sense, like they proper in love with their women. And I was like, yo,
It's
actually,
pretty grounded.
I prefer this content. I don't even care whether or not it's going to get views. This is what people need to see, because they keep talking about Ugandan men. Ugandan men don't love women. They just use them. And here we are, two Ugandan twins. Good-looking men. They got money. If anything, they should have options. But they're talking about how much they love their women. I love that.
Yeah, and they had some good advice as well. They said, once you get married, I think they said, the moment you get married, that's when you stop winning.
Because you've won already.
Yeah.
What more do you need
From
to win?
there on, it's women's win always. So, yeah.
And I love what he said, because a lot of people didn't get it. One of the twins said, I think it was a Cheng, he said, you will never find a woman that knows you. But as long as you know yourself, you'll be good for that woman. And I think what people didn't understand, what he was saying, he wasn't saying, all women don't know their partners. But really and truly, can you really say your partner knows you? Can you ask your partner now, what am I thinking? And they answer. It was about knowing yourself. A lot of people don't know themselves. They seek validation from others. But once you can know yourself, you won't look for that validation. Hence what he was saying. So I love those twins, man.
Yeah.
What did you think of the auntie on the other side? I don't know if you saw the auntie's clip.
I saw the auntie, but can't really remember the content.
Okay. The one that was talking about you got to allow the man to go out there and do the thing.
Yes, her husband cheated on her, and she was like, it's not a big deal to her as long as he's looking after her and providing everything. And a lot of the ladies in the comments obviously were like, she's brainwashed, she doesn't know what she wants, she's not happy, can she do the same, and would he? So what did you think? What do you think about that?
But you see, that's the mindset of a lot of women. They're older women. I think, I haven't read the comments, but I think the people in the comments are all modern, young people, maybe people in the diaspora where they don't take no issue.
I think it's not the mindset. It's way from their upbringing. That's how they were brought up. That's how they were taught about the man, and how a man has to be superior and has to take care of the house. It's like the king of the house.
I remember a lot of families are polygamous.
Yeah.
People come from polygamous families, so they know. That's the thing we were talking about dads before. What you see your dad doing, you take it as normal. So these women grow up as young girls knowing that a man will have so many wives or women along,
and I think
around
like
town. So it's all right. As long as he's taking care of his family, they're cool.
I have to tread carefully. I can be cancelled on this thing. But what I would say is each to their own, basically. Do you know what I mean? Some women do not mind, because I remember, I'll never forget this. I was dating a girl when I was 16, And when you're 16 and you're young, you're so in love. And I'll never forget. And you can't be in love at 16. That's just stupid. That's stupid. You can't be in love at 16. But I thought I was in love. And this girl was so beautiful, bro. So beautiful. And I'll never forget what she told me. She said, Marvin, if you ever cheat on me, I don't mind. Just make sure I don't find out. I was like, you trying to trick me? She goes, no. I'm not stupid. You're a good-looking guy. You're going to get attention. So I'm not going to be naive and expect that every attention you're just going to turn away. But if it ever happens and you give in, just please do me the small decency to make sure I don't find out. I never cheated on that girl, by the way, because of that threat. But do you see that? I love the logic there. It's like, don't be naive and believe that, yes, hopefully, God willing, your man will never cheat on you. But if you happen to get the good one, the one that has money, the one that's good looking, the one that has the one that everybody likes, chances are he will slip up.
Yeah, I mean, it's always tricky when women say those words. Like, I know every man cheats. It's kind of... It gives you some kind of freedom. So as long as you understand, if I mess up, it is not only natural.
But I think it's
like I said, sometimes it's a trick because you don't know how she's gonna react when that actually happens.
I was gonna say. It's different from when they say and when it actually happens.
No, I hear that, but you gotta remember, she didn't say, when it happens, I'm gonna be. She just said, just make sure I don't find out. So as long as you make sure she don't find out, then it should be all good. But the issue with men is men are sloppy. When they're cheating, and that's why when women are cheating, women cheat a lot, but because they're smarter than us. You would cheat and then leave your phone there. You will save the girl as her name. Like you will give her your address. You would pillow talk and tell her everything that's in your house. So when she comes to your woman as a woman, she can even tell your woman, "Yeah, I know you have pictures in your house. There's you live in." So that's the thing about it, is that men are dumb, and I think that's what women are saying. Just make sure I don't find out. So to that African auntie, her thing is, I'm not gonna stress myself worrying about whether as long as I'm Davidida, because you will leave him. And the next guy you get is going to do the same thing. I feel like cheating, unfortunately, should be the least of your worries when it comes to a relationship. Does he take care of you? Does he, respect you? Those are the things that I feel like I would focus on personally. Cheating should be the last thing. That's just me.
What if is the other way around?
I've been cheated on, and I've forgiven. Or should I get Yeah, I've been cheated on and I forgave. And the reason why I forgave is obviously I did it first.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, if it's done to you and you do the same,
I did it first.
You feel kind of...
But it still hurt. It hurt.
It hurts, obviously.
It hurt like I was a victim.
It hurts, but you can think inside, like, who am I now to cast the stone?
But that's the thing. I didn't think of it like, who am I? I'm not even going to say...
Because as a man, you feel entitled, don't you? You feel entitled to this.
It wasn't that I thought of, who am I to cast a stone because I've done it. It was more so the fact that I was like, okay, she's done this thing. What were the circumstances? Was it like, did she think about it? I was like, okay, do you know what? Let me forgive her. Because I felt when I cheated, we had drew a line under that. It was forgiven. So you have no right to do it back to me.
Yeah, or even to bring it up in the other conversation.
But I forgave her out of the goodness of my heart because I genuinely really loved this person. Do you know what I mean? I was like, do you know what? I can look past this. Because I don't know. Maybe I'm weird. But I don't see sex as that deep. I might be weird.
I think you need to define what's cheating to you. Is it the emotional part or the sex?
No, so she did the sex part fully enjoyed. But... She fully enjoyed. But the one that would get me if it was emotional, that's when I would, like, if she was in love with my man, that's when. But if you just had, I don't know, it's just not that deep to me. I don't know.
Because the sex could be just to get at you.
Yeah. You know what I mean? To get at you. At the time, I wasn't even always around. So maybe you were over roasting and you needed someone to fulfill your desires. I don't know what it was. But to me, sex isn't that deep anymore. I don't know. I went to therapy. They said it might be because some older woman molested me when I was younger. That's why I no longer think sex is that deep. But
if it's your person, it's your person. You don't want them messing up with anybody else.
You don't own anybody. You don't own anybody. That's one thing people need to realize. And maybe that's why I'm so blasé about it. No one, even if it's your wife, you don't own her. You're not entitled to her loyalty. You should just enjoy it while
that's a long discussion.
When you're married,
but we've got to that time where you should talk us out of the show.
Guys, we always end on juiciness on this show. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you've enjoyed me inviting you into my group chat. Make sure you drink safely. Have a great weekend. We are here every Friday, 7 to 9 p.m. KLA Drive. I've been Melinda the Fourth.
DJ Sozix.
Ivan. It's KLA Drive. Come here for your therapy every Friday.
Peace out.
Go